Hello, my name is Zoelliva Charrizma. The motion today is there should be an equal ratio of male and female employees in the workplace. And my position is affirmative toward the motion. Gender equality or equality between man and woman refers to on the fulfillment of rights, opportunities and fair treatment by men and women from all age groups at all stages of life and profession. Gender equality means that all human beings are free to develop their personal abilities and choosing without being limited by stereotypes and prejudices about gender roles or characteristics of men and women. The gender segmentation of the workforce, the practice of recruitment and promotion of employees who are discriminatory on basis of gender makes women concentrate in a small number of sectors of the economy, generally in jobs of lower status than men. To eliminate this oppression, the position of women and men must be equalized and equated. After being at PNG for more than 25 years, I worked with many inspirational women. I have seen for myself how diversity leads to better business results, said Majeshwaran Suranjan, president of PNG AMA, Asia Pacific, Middle East, and Africa in World Economy Forum. Placing more women as employees is very important because significant change in the workplace must start from the top to optimize their potential and productivity in the work environment. According to Ernest Hutagalung, Chief Financial Officer of Telkomsentra. Global growth said if the world was managed more equally between men and women, it would bring in profits to 12 trillion US dollar until 2025. And for the Asia Pacific region, with the proper application of gender equality, there would be growth of up to 4-5 trillion US dollar in 2025. The application of gender equality in the workplace must also be applied by all parties including companies, because gender equality not only contributes well to the company but also the country's overall economic growth. For the reason gender equality in the workplace must be applied. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. My name is Kumalasari. The motion today is there should be an equal ratio of male and female employees in the workplace. Zoelliva said that gender equality not only contributes to the company, but also to the country's overall economic growth. But I disagree about that because male and female have different ability at work. In general, the differences between men and women in the workplace include differences in ways of thinking, how to comment, how to express feelings, how to approach college, and so forth. For example, when women enter to the workforce, they encounter more obstacles than men when they want to keep their jobs. Women workers face struggles with the work dilemma versus managing the household and flexibility in working hours. A report from BBC News reveals several reasons for not giving positions to female staff, including being unsuitable for women, not wanting to have unnecessary hassles, and not wanting to wrestle with complicated problems. Women's labor is considered weak. For example, compilation must be handled by the child, considering the workload must be calculated. Confidence when recruiting also reduced due to often being considered often to come to work. Explaining the additionality, Demography Institute researcher faculty of Economy and Business University of Indonesia. Quoted from Cosmopolitan England, a survey said that 40% of managers were unwilling to accept female employees, especially those aged 20 to 30 years. Then, 35% of managers choose to employ male employees rather than women. It turns out the reasons underlying the choice above are women considered less potential when returning to work after maternity leave. Based on the fact and the above, I believe that if companies employ more male than female, then it will increase the productivity of the company because more male have the ability either to accept workloads or solve complex problems. They are also not burdened with household work at office. So there should not be an equal ratio of male and female employees in the workplace. That's why I disagree with that motion. I think that's all. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Imas Rosana. The motion today is there should be an equal ratio of male and female employees in the workplace, and my position is affirmative toward the motion. Gender equality in the workplace needs support from entrepreneurs and government. Creating gender equality in the world of work needs to have the support and commitment of employees and policy makers, government, and legislature. The DPR effort to propose a Family Resilience Bill or RUU, which is stick with the desire to domesticate the role of women, is an indication of the strong influence of the particle mindset in the legislative circle. This is an indication of the iceberg phenomenon about the injustice of the role and function of women in various sectors, including the world of work. It needs attention of many parties, including the media, to encourage equality for all parties to be realized, not back down, said Reza Revolution, Secretary General of AG Indonesia. And then, especially for women who are married and have children, they will be placed on softer channels such as lifestyle and fashion, not an important channel like politics. He also highlighted the lack of facility for women workers in the media, one of which is breastfeeding, so that many are breastfeeding in an inappropriate place, and the opportunity for caring for men to accompany their wife give birth are very limited. The media is one of the pillars of democracy. If the gender awareness in the media is good, then the news that will be produced is certainly better and gender sensitively. The World Economic Forum 2020 report saw that the global gender gap score based on population is at almost 16.8%. That is, there is still 31% gap that becomes homework with the global community, whereas in Indonesia, according to WIF, is ranked 18.5 in the matters of gender gap. Meanwhile, in the world of journalism, injustice and equality also occur according to a report by the International Women's Media Foundation. In the global report on the status of women in the news media report realized in 2011 of the 822 press companies they researched around the world, there were only 13 30 female journalists working full-time, 3%. That's all my opinion. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Endah Sofyan. The motion today is there should be an equal ratio of male and female employees in the workplace. Imas Rosana said, creating gender equality in the world of work needs to have the support and commitment of employers and policymakers or government and legislators. But I disagree about that because every gender is not required to be the same in the workplace. Unlike men, women experience menstruation. For women who work, of course, this dysmenorrhea is a very difficult activity, ranging from not concentrating, feeling tired, and even sick to faint. Let me give an example. When I work in a menstrual condition, both physical condition and mood are very inhibiting when working. Everyone knows that women who are menstruating will feel pain in their stomach, even some women will faint when doing something heavy or tired. As a worker, women have the right to get menstruation leave. The right to menstruation leave is regulated in Law Number 13 of 2003 concerning Manpower Article 81, paragraph 1st, which states that female workers or laborers who are in menstruation suffer pain and notify employers are not obliged to work on the first and second days of menstruation. YouGov research revealed that more than half, 59%, said that menstrual pain affected their ability to work because it made it more difficult for them to concentrate. About a quarter, 26%, had to take a short break because of the pain, and a quarter, 27%, had to go home early, 16% or take a day off, and 11% because of menstrual pain. Based on the fact and the data above, I believe that there should be an equal ratio of male and female employees in the workplace, which makes menstruating women's workers difficult at work because of the pain they feel. For that, I will support every company giving relief to women workers when menstruating because it affects their works and they must feel pain when working. Therefore, I can say that I disagree with that motion. I think that's all. Thank you.